Welcome back, guys. Ghetto Rig episode number. I have to look this up because, of course, I don't know at this point. What is it? 275. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna let you try and guess it.
275. Quick couple of words about our sponsors. Is going to be Pinellas Park UFC Gym, also Largo UFC Gym, and then Vitality 1 and 2, one in downtown, one in Pinellas Park. Anyway, guys, so Arthur Tsarukian, I don't know, guys, if you saw, he's been on side quests.
Who, Saryukin?
Arman Sarukian has been on side quests.
Yeah, he's been doing grappling.
He's
quite
been doing
often.
grappling, and there was one yesterday with Sharabulin, with Sharabulin. And apparently he picked his ass up and he slammed him on the ground or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that clip where he picked him up and slammed him.
I didn't see what the...
I didn't know the result or anything afterwards. I'm assuming Armand probably won, but I just saw that clip. Yeah, I saw when they also were doing promotion for it and stuff.
By the way, can I just shameless plug of under 5'10" clothing? Bro, that shit fits perfect right out of the bag. I don't need to do anything to my pants. I don't need to have them hemmed. I don't need to fix them. I don't need to do anything.
What is it?
Under 5'10". The name of the brand is Under 5'10".
I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah, bro. Like, you pull it out of the bag and they fit perfect. Yeah, so they got decent offerings of pants, even suits and stuff like that. So I got a couple of jeans and
I've been meaning to refresh my, I want to get a new pair of black and gray pants, not jeans but pants.
They have
chinos essentially.
Click on chinos. Just select any.
I need to get black and gray.
Yeah,
maybe another color too, but I don't know. Right now I have.
Yeah, and
I have a few, but right now the black and gray ones that I have are really, really faded.
Yeah, so these are the stretch ones, and then you can see the height, the length and stuff. Maybe you want to pick something different. What's your length usually? The one that fits you, right?
I usually get a 30, but I mean a 28 would probably also fit pretty well, just because the 30s sometimes are a little bit longer than I'd like. But nah, I think I still stick with 30 because over time when they start to shrink a little bit.
Click on that.
What's up?
What's
my size here?
Yeah, and it's pretty accurate actually. What do you usually wear?
38
waist.
No, I sometimes wear it all the time. No,
you always wears the size.
Yeah, I always wear 38. Round.
Husky.
I'm big, boy. Wide. I mean, I think we know where we're going with this.
5'9".
Yeah, 5'10", I'd say.
Go. Next.
Regular.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't know, but I do have some that are I think that are 38, 30, and when I sit down, they already come up to right here. But so I don't know if going shorter would be the best. But
I don't like it already because I can't stand when I do that. When I sit down in my fucking pants.
Well, I think
I'm okay with a little bit of ankle.
Yeah,
sure. A little bit of ankle is fine.
Example like this.
But
like what I got going on right now.
I think they go up to 30. I think this is just these pants that you selected. So if you go back,
sexy ankles.
You know who be wearing pants like that? I always notice Andrew Schultz.
Yeah,
bro, he sits down, his fucking pants come up to here. They look like capris.
go back, pick different model of pants. Go back up. So you pick extra straight chino, just pick the straight fit core. Yeah. Well, maybe they don't have it. I guess.
Still don't have those.
Go back. I know. I've seen them core.
I might be wrong. Maybe some of the ones I have are. I don't know. They usually don't make.
Can you
38.
filter by size? Is there a filter for size? Yeah.
They usually don't really make 38, 28. I've never even seen that made in the.
So 28 is as far as it goes. Okay.
Yeah, bro. Under 5'10". I'm right at that.
Yeah.
I'm right at that. Still shop at the mall clothing.
Yeah.
Most of the time. I still run into it where a lot of places don't even have 38. They stop right around 36, 37. Especially in like the shorter sizes, right? Like if you do find a 38, most of the time it's gonna be like a 32 or even 34 length because they're expecting you to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
big and tall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, no, no. These I pulled them out of the bag. I put them on and they fit perfect right out of the bags. I was like, all right.
You
I
usually
can
have to
fuck
have
with
like
it.
your mom sew them,
Yeah, yeah.
the
I gotta
pants.
have him. I gotta have him. What's the proper term?
I don't know. Make them
Tailored.
shorter.
Tailored. Tailored. Yeah, yeah. Especially suits. Can you go to suits? Yeah, there you go. Performance. Where it says performance. Go back up.
Performance.
Right there. Because these are stretchy, I think, suits.
No, how's a
Well,
suit
you
performance?
shop and then just pick the suits, and they have the. Yeah, there you go. Right there. T-shirt, suit jackets. There you go. So I'm usually a 44. Yeah, so I'm a 44, so that's gonna fit right. Oh, yeah, right
I
there.
don't know about this sizing.
I don't
Go
know.
hit.
I'm
What's
really
my
used
size? What's my size? I usually do 44.
Well, what if you don't know?
Yes. So, well, it says no. I sometimes wear smaller size. Click on that, and then do flat, and then do slim, because that's the only way. Because my shoulders are big, right? So 5'5" is good.
5'5".
Perfect. Do slim fit. I usually wear slim fit. Yeah, 44. So just like I said.
Well, do you have any good clothing brands for the cold? Because it's fucking chilling out here right now.
For the cold,
For jackets, I already gave you my plug, Uniqlo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burlington Coat Factory, dog.
Oh, you're actually wearing your Uniqlo jacket right now.
Yes, sir.
Goose,
Yeah,
Canada Goose.
That's my plug for jackets.
I think it's time.
That's
to get another
expensive though.
one. What?
But it's
What'd you say?
warm.
The Canada Goose.
Canada Goose.
Uh huh.
Look it up. Let's see.
That's like a
You want really?
$400 or $500 jacket, I think.
Yeah, they're expensive, but
Damn.
What does it say?
75.
$875. Fuck out of here.
but if you want
Luxury performance outerwear.
now, if you want
It's
warm
like Canada
shit,
Goose like puffer with the
if
fur.
you want warm stuff, I would get ski jacket. Ski jacket is
you'll never
literally
use that.
insulated, but it's insulated. Motherfucker wearing a fucking
But that's just
coat and a cover.
bro. That's a feather. That's a feather puffer jacket. Those are like the from that brand, like the same brand I have that fold up. I don't know if his folds up really small,
No,
but it probably still uses like the same kind of like padding and shit.
I'm
It's,
telling.
hard
it's
to
good
fold
for. He doesn't. I mean, what I would suggest is getting like good pants. Maybe. I still don't have any. I don't have any.
Well,
good
here's
pants
the
for
thing:
cold.
when it's cold, you have to wear loose pants, because that creates a air seal vacuum around
Yeah.
your thigh. It's when it's
Helps
you got
insulate the heat.
yes. You need that air in between your pants and your leg.
Just get
Yeah.
some what's it called? The fucking spats. Like
You can get thermal spats. Yeah, you can do that. Merino wool. Look it up.
huh?
Merino wool. Merino wool.
Like Marina.
Wool. Yeah, there you go. Merino
You were
wool.
pronouncing that kind of off. I can understand why he was a little thrown off.
So merino wool is a wool made from sheep, and you can get them on Amazon or whatever. They make thermal shit. They designed this for skiing. So basically, what's cool about this merino wool is that in summer it keeps you cool, and in
Yeah,
winter
that
it
gets
keeps
for you,
warm.
Miggy.
And it'll suck in 4 times
gift
its
is
weight
for
in
you.
sweat. So it'll suck in 4 times its weight in sweat if you're skiing, but you don't necessarily have to ski. You can just put it on, and that wool regulates the temperature really, really, really well.
So would a jacket be good enough?
Yeah.
Go back. Click one back.
Plenty.
See, there's that. Oh no, that's just a cashmere sweater. Never mind. Because I see that third listing right there is Uniqlo, like a cause collab. I thought it was gonna be actually.
But this,
No,
what is
that's
it
just
made
a sweater.
of?
No, go back.
It's
That's
a
just
sweater,
bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just advertising. It's giving you stuff.
Yeah, so I would say base layers. That's what you want, is a base layer, and then you can just wear the stuff that you already have. I don't think they're gonna have hoodies. They're more known for their base layers.
Lululemon seems to have one.
Yeah, they do. Okay,
Damn,
perfect.
$120.
Well, it's probably you're paying for the brand, number one. There's another one that's made by with alpaca hair, and that's just as good. But what are you trying?
Does it last? Like after you wash it a couple times?
Well, you can wash it in warm, and you cannot dry it. You have to cold wash it and hang dry it. Otherwise, they'll shrink. It's wool, so with wool you have to. That shit shrinks. It's worse than cotton. And if you get wool clothing and says you can normally wash, it's not wool. It's some other bullshit. Yeah, merino wool is known. Like all the skiers wear merino wool. But honestly, bro, if you're looking for a jacket, all you need is a ski jacket because they come insulated, and sometimes you can remove the thermal layer if it's too much, right? Some of the jackets will go up high, but then you can pick one up for a decent price. You don't need to go crazy, and you can get off brands like on Amazon.
You're looking like a fucking Arc Raiders character.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't have to get like fancy colors like that, or because they're made a little more for the movement and stuff. Because these are designed for you to be able to move and keep you warm, and the most of them have an actual thermal layer. You know that those things that when
Every single one I see is $200 or more. Goddamn.
yeah, ski jackets are like that. So well, here's the thing: how much are you trying to spend?
That's a reasonable price for me.
Okay, if that's a reasonable price, because usually if you can find one that has a
Now that Canadian geese or whatever the fuck, I don't give a fuck.
Canada
Yeah.
Goose.
Yeah, you're gonna keep.
yeah, I
that
didn't know
shit.
what you're trying to spend. Yeah,
$800.
so go down.
That's
on
a
it.
whole fucking.
Go back out. I don't know what this is. I've never heard of this brand. So you can do Burton.
Look up. I've been hearing of this one brand that's like taking over Arc'teryx.
Arc'teryx, that's gonna be expensive as shit.
I think
It's one of the best out there for skiing, and you're looking at $1,000 for a jacket and about $1,000 for the pins. Like if you're getting good shit. Yeah.
Let's check out their website and see what they got.
Yeah, this is designed literally for like the cold. It's the lightest weight, the most movable shit that you can put on that keeps you like warm.
Insulated jackets.
Sure. Yeah, these shits are not gonna be cheap.
Okay, $350.
Yeah, but Arc'teryx is a really, really good brand. But those are their lighter shit. Like the stuff that you're talking about is probably going to be that $600 one, the 500, 600. Now the best way to do this is to go to Bill Jackson's. They have ski jackets there. Just try them on and then go out there and buy it online.
Bill Jackson has ski jackets.
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, 100%.
When's the last time you've been there?
When we went Pew Pew.
They have ski jackets.
Yes, Bill Jackson's is the only store in the area that's known for carrying ski stuff.
Well, for what?
You can look up Burton. Burton is another ski brand. But people from Florida, from this area, go skiing. Where do they buy it? It's BU. Burton. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. And this is a little more on a younger side. You know, these are like little cooler designs, you know, with cooler colors and stuff like that. They're not the best for skiing, but they're pretty decently priced. Like, see that blue one? That will be like a full snowboarding.
Decently priced.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
a
I would
full
buy
skiing
like
jacket.
another heavy duty jacket until my Uniqlo breaks, and I've had that shit since 2017.
You can run that shit to the ground.
But honestly, bro,
It
honestly,
still works very well.
you're looking at a jacket. I know you got your mindset on a jacket, but I'm telling you, look at a base layer. Go to Amazon and look at the merino wool base layer. And I think that's gonna take care of the stuff for you. Mm-hmm.
You said on Amazon.
Oh yeah, you can just do it on Amazon.
Watch the second episode of Fallout.
I haven't watched the first.
Yeah, so these are the merino wool base layers. So you can pick one up for like $50, and that's gonna be the warmest base layer you'll ever find. Like I think
Yeah,
that's
Miguel's gonna be looking like a superhero under his shit.
yeah, because this is designed for you to stay warm. Yeah, or you can go do the cold gear from Under Armour. They're also good. You know, again, but that's designed more for sports. This is designed for you more for like a everyday walking around and stuff. Like this actually works. Like if it's real merino wool, it actually works. And I've tested this myself up in a
53 is not bad.
Mhm.
Something that people when you start getting into the 80s now, man, it's
Now you know what's a cheat code where you don't even need any of this? Merino wool socks, bro. You get the real merino wool socks. Your feet stay warm, and the minute I
you're
bought
making
them,
this merino wool thing sound like fire, bro.
it is. It literally is. That's like every skier out there wears merino wool stuff, whether it's designed by one company or another company, but the base material is that merino wool.
Interesting. Didn't know that. The more you know.
Yeah, that Smart Wool. See that brand Smart Wool? They were the first ones to create it, and then everybody just kind of started. Yeah, this is like the OG.
My issue with this is like during the winter here, we don't spend a lot of time outside anyways.
You don't.
So like you go outside and then it's like okay, it feels good.
You go inside.
And now you're cooked when you
No.
go inside.
Well, the thing is, remember I told you, this actually regulates your temperature. So in a heat, it keeps you cool. In a cold, it keeps you hot. That's what's good about this.
So you're telling me
Mm-hmm.
if I go outside
Mm-hmm.
and I start sweating my nuts off, this is gonna prevent that?
So this material will soak up 4 times its weight in sweat.
but you're still
And it doesn't-
sweating, and that means
But it
if you're-
doesn't keep.
if
But it
you're-
doesn't keep
if
you.
you're sweating, that means your body is hot.
Correct. But it does not keep you. You sweat only when you're, let's say, skiing down the mountain, when you're doing actual physical activity. If you're going outside and you're sweating, that means you're just wearing too much shit. That's what it is. That's the bottom
I
line.
guarantee you that when you're wearing this shit and you go and sit inside for 2 hours in a place that has a heater on, you can start sweating your balls off.
Well, look up. Pull it up, and then let's go on ChatGPT and ask it.
It's an insulator, bro. It's gonna insulate your body heat.
Click the microphone. Hey, can you tell me a little bit more about merino wool and how it actually... Can you tell me a little bit more about merino wool and how it actually regulates your body core temperature when it's hot and when it's cold? Let's say I'm going in somewhere where there is a heater on. Will I start sweating profusely?
Profusely.
Oh, that's a good one, dude. I like that word. I like it.
Yeah, read it, Miggy. Read it.
Fiber structure, the big secret. Merino fibers are extremely fine and crimped, parentheses wavy. This creates millions of tiny air pockets. In cold conditions, those air pockets trap warm air near your skin, which causes insulation. In warm conditions, the fibers don't trap heat tightly, and instead they allow airflow and moisture movement, which causes cooling. Think of it less like a jacket and more like a smart buffer layer. Moisture management. Why you don't overheat fast. Merino can absorb up to 30% of its own weight in moisture, sweat vapor, without feeling wet. What happens next is key. As your body warms, merino pulls sweat vapor off your skin. The moisture moves into the fiber core. As it slowly evaporates, it creates a cooling effect. This keeps sweat from pooling on your skin, which is what causes the overheated, clammy feeling. Exothermic and endothermic reactions. This is the science part, but it matters. When it's cold, merino absorbs moisture and releases a small amount of heat, exothermic reaction, helping you stay warm. When it's hot, moisture evaporation requires heat, endothermic, so it pulls heat away from your body. So it reacts to your conditions and not just the room temperature. What happens if you walk into a heated room? Short answer is no, you won't start sweating profusely unless the garment is too heavy for the situation. Here's why. Merino breathes continuously. It doesn't trap heat the way synthetics do. If you start to warm up, moisture transfer ramps up automatically. As long as you're wearing lightweight 150 to 180 GSM, the fuck is that?
That's the thickness.
Grams per square
meter.
Not meter,
millimeter or whatever.
There's a measurement. Like there's even this little, because I've watched so much shit about clothes. They have this little machine. It's essentially like a circle or even a square, right? And it's meant to cut out an exact amount of surface area of a certain textile or whatever it is. They cut that out and then they put it on a scale, and that tells you how many GSM it is. That's like also like when you're buying gis. That's how they're rated by how thick and like sturdy they are.
Okay. Midweight is 200 to 250, and then the lightweight was 150 to 180. The 150 to 180, which is the lightweight merino, is very comfortable indoors, while the midweight 200 to 250 is fine for cool rooms, but may feel warm in a hot office. You're far less likely to get that heater hit, which causes an immediate sweat problem.
You get with polyester cotton.
Interesting.
Well, I'm telling you, I've researched this shit profusely because when we're going skiing.
All right, buddy, I get it. You know big words.
Oh, sorry, my bad. So I've looked into this a lot because when we're going skiing and I was going to the cheap route, right? Like I was buying cheap shit. And then when I would get to the top of the mountain, my toes would freeze up and everything would freeze. And then my last trip, I was like, fuck this. I'm buying the merino wool. Let's try it out because it was expensive,
What'd
right?
you do for your nuts?
Huh?
They were wrapped in merino wool.
You wrapped in merino wool?
Yep, base layer, bro. Yeah.
You got a sock and you just...
No, just those. I had normal underwear on, like sports underwear on, and then I had those over the top.
Merino wool underwear?
You can. But here's the thing,
That
right?
shit stays warm anyways, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we getting colds the bottom of my quads and then my calves.
That is true, bro. That's like a nice little heater at night when you're sleeping.
So like, look, like
It
this
gets too cold.
this thickness merino wool socks will protect you better than something that's like 3 times thicker than this. Like, I don't know how it works, but on top of the mountain, my toes would always freeze. I was in Canada with a negative 44 degrees Fahrenheit. Had those socks on, and my feet stayed nice, comfortable, warm.
Can you look up if they make merino wool fishing gloves?
They do. They do. The inside layer is merino wool.
Because they're fishing during the cold, bro. That shit can be ass. Especially when you're throwing artificial. That shit is fucking horrible.
Afco?
Breathable
No,
water,
those are
bro.
waterproof. Running gloves.
Well, on the other hand, you're messing with a lot of water,
You
so
got
I don't know.
fingerless gloves.
Yeah.
But if it helps, like, keep moisture away, like, you can get it to a certain amount where it's wet and it doesn't, like, it can retain an amount of
Yeah, I
moisture
don't know if
without feeling so wet. That can be
you
helpful.
probably need something like that.
Yeah, at that point you gotta go waterproof.
Yeah, that's what you
can't
need,
get
bro.
wet or cold if you can't get water in
The
there
thing
anyways.
with gloves is it has to fit you. Like, you shouldn't have any empty space here.
Well, like,
No, you should
a
have
lot of
gaps
people who
right
wear
here.
fishing gloves, they wear them with the finger, like, with no fingertips.
Mm-hmm. But the key with the gloves is a lot of times people will buy gloves where it fits right here, but there's too much here, or it fits right here, but there's like a gap in between here. That's what prevents it. So finding good gloves is like something that you have to go there and physically try it on. Otherwise, you ain't getting it.
I know my hands are small, so it's always gonna be small.
Well, the thing is it's small, but it has to be wide. Because I know what you're talking about. My fingers are short, but I cannot wear small because it doesn't fit in this area right
I
here.
have smaller hands than most people my size. I still have, I think, bigger hands than Miguel, though.
You'd be like a medium.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
because
so
of how
that-
thick
that
my hands
B-
are, but I don't have, like,
See
long
the B,
hands.
like you have to measure the B distance. Like the B distance sometimes will not fit you because we're dudes and our fists are wider than average, right? Like the small is designed usually for girls, right? So their hands are a little thinner, so your hand physically doesn't go inside. So you end up buying bigger ones. Like I've struggled with this all my life, especially with skiing. I've struggled with this to get gloves that actually properly fit you.
Why does everybody struggle to get clothing, but yet they make the same fucking clothing?
Not
Because they
everyone
make it
does.
for somebody that's 5'9", average stature. They don't make it for
170 pounds.
yeah 5'9". What can you go
I
on
think those
ChatGPT?
numbers are
Let's look it
fucking
up.
skewed though. Like a shit ton of people are like 6'1", 6'2",
No.
6'3", and then you got some other people that are
No.
skewing the fucking numbers.
It's not a shit
So
ton.
percentage of-
5'5", and then averaging at 5'9".
No, percentage of people in United States that are above 6 is 14%. 6 foot and above is 14%.
What do you want to look up?
Click on this. What is the average body stature for a man, weight and height that every single clothing company designs clothes for?
The other day I gave ChatGPT, I was trying to figure out, we were trying to do math for we were doing an endurance race, and we are trying to figure out how many times we had to stop. And I hate that it wants to explain everything. Sometimes I just want an answer. Like, I'm trying to use you as a smart calculator.
Yeah.
And not one of those calculators nowadays that gives you the breakdown. No, I want the fucking bullshit that just my what I gave you and the answer, bitch.
Yeah, you gotta give it the prompt. Yeah, otherwise.
I've told it. I be telling it all the time. From now on, no explanations. Just give me the answer I'm asking for. Like, straight up. All right, well, now let's get started. And it starts doing the whole fucking... Oh, my God.
Well, see here. Here you go. Go back up. So this is what you're looking... A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Right there. So 5'9" to 5'10". This is an average male height in United States.
What'd I say? 170.
What'd
I fucking
165 to 175. So this is why it doesn't
170
fit.
average.
Yeah, like... Because I'm 5'5", but my shoulders are at 44. You know what I mean? Like, for them to design clothing that fits me it's impossible. It's like, they don't do it. No, like, the amount of people that have my frame is just so small.
You know what I be hating as a bigger guy that buys XLs? When you go to buy shit and you look at, like, the first shirt, right, on the rack or whatever, and you see, oh, it looks cool, and, you know, the design looks good, and then you grab the XL, and it's like, damn, now the design is, like, this big.
Yeah.
That shit pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so reality check versus actual averages of USA. Go down. Look at that.
Average.
5'9", 198 pounds.
So they got the height.
They're already off by 20 fucking pounds. 36 to 38 waist.
They're off closer to 30.
Yeah. Yeah. Bro, like, it makes no sense. Why would they design it that way?
Yeah, 36 to 38 in waist.
Yeah, shirts, too long. Story of my life. Pants, waist fits, but the thighs seat don't. Yep, story of my life. Jackets, shoulders fit, stomach pulls. Or the opposite. Shoulders fit, stomach looks like a damn potato bag hanging on you. So you got to go towards, like, the more athletic brands if you're buying stuff. So for jeans, I usually go with slim, tapered. What that does, it gives you plenty of space for my legs and my ass to fit, and then it tapers down where it doesn't look like...
I've been going more towards, like, the regular loose fit.
Loose fit?
Yeah.
Regular loose fit, if I put regular loose fit on, it makes me shorter.
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're talking about. That's why I used to wear tighter shit in, like, high school and middle school, because I was shorter.
But at that time, they didn't have the athletic fit. Athletic fit is something new that they brought in.
Well, around high school they did. That's when they brought it in.
Yeah.
It was around high school. I remember I started seeing that. Because in middle school, I never wore pants. And I mean quite literally never wore pants. And that's because I didn't own a single pair of pants that fit me and I would feel comfortable in.
Yeah.
Right?
So before I even discovered that cut, what I would do, I would get the pants and then have them come in from here on this side and, like, tailor it in towards the leg.
Yeah. I think it was maybe, like, around my 8th grade year, right at the end of middle school, or definitely because my freshman year I was wearing pants. But I remember, like, 6th and 7th grade, it'd be fucking 50 degrees out, and I was out there in them fucking cargo shorts. I mean, and I didn't wear pants, and that is actually it right there. 8th grade when joggers became a thing.
So
these 7th, 8th, 9th, and then 10th grade started coming down.
Yeah.
To, like, the khaki shorts and Sperry's era.
This pants, I did that fit. What's my fit? And they got me the fit, which thighs fit, ass fits, but the waist is like
just a little too big.
Yeah, I should be. It's a 33. I should be at 31.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been rocking the baggy fits lately.
Mm-hmm. I've only gotten 1 or 2 of my pants so far, and the problem is that I've got such big thighs, man. Like, everything fits well, and, like, it gets the baggy look down here, but then my thighs are still, like, really fucking tight. Not really tight, but tighter than the rest of the fit, right? Like, even my waist.
But I'm talking about super baggy shit.
Yeah, I haven't gotten anything super baggy yet.
You want to see some crazy? Pull up pictures of bodybuilders in fitted suits.
I know what you've been doing at nights.
No, bro, because I've been looking at it, trying to figure out how to, like, because their guys bodybuilders exist. How do they wear, bro? Look at this shit, bro. When they put those suits, like, pull that on, like the Ronnie Coleman picture. Yeah, that one up. Bruh.
Yeah, they're big as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if they fit them, it still looks fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like there's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can do when you have, you know, that type of a look. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of people are like, oh, why don't you lift weights? I was like, well, I'm already having a hard time finding clothes. Can you imagine if I started lifting weights, what I would look like? And the thing is, they have to make it that wide because they can't taper the suit down, because then it looks like it's a woman's suit, because it starts like doing this right here. You know what I mean?
This reminds me of you guys seen the guy in Asia? I think it's probably, I don't know, like fucking, what's the Chinese? Is it Hong Kong? Yeah, Hong Kong. I think he like does tailored suits in his own store, and he just touches up on people. He like slaps people in the ass. And, like,
Oh yeah, I've seen this, like a skinny dude, yeah.
Fitted with my no sé qué.
But he's a little on a zesty side.
That dude's weird.
That dude is zesty.
Now that you say that, I remember. I've seen one of those videos. Yeah.
Here with one of my little Chinese boys or whatever.
Yeah. Say some shit like that. I've only gotten fitted for a suit, actually, 2 to 3 times. I think 2. One that we rented suits for Emily's quince, and then for Lynette's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Got fitted, I think, twice.
And at that time, you guys didn't believe me when I said my fitting is gonna cost me more than the suit itself, in which it was. I think the suit was like $300 some or whatever, and the fitting was like $400 just to fit it. So my entire suit cost me like almost $1,000 to buy.
I wore that suit the other day.
You did? Yeah, I wore that shit once.
I wore it the other day for Lynette's wedding.
So
Melissa's wedding.
Huh?
Did you keep yours?
Yeah, I have it. I have it.
And pants were tight.
I have two pairs of suits like that. One is for Matt's wedding that I have, and the other one is for Arthur's. For Matt's wedding, I just bought the thing and then sent it back. Got it the one that kind of fits me, and then had him just
next time something rolls around like that. If I'm willing to spend the money, maybe I would like to have a black tailored suit.
Black is good, but a lot of times black is like. Here's the thing with black, right? Like black you can wear only in 2 places. One is to funerals, and one in extremely high like where they're requiring a smoking type of party, right? Like a black suit, black tie party. And those parties usually doesn't happen. So the blue is a better way to go, dark blue navy, because that dark blue navy you can adjust it and you can wear it at different occasions and it's still gonna look good. You can wear it to the office and you can wear it to events and you're still gonna look good. But with the black, you're limited to only funerals and black tie events. Which, how many times have you been to a black tie event, right? Like that's the bottom line.
So you say you can't wear a black suit to a wedding?
You can wear a black suit to a wedding, but
frowned upon.
Yeah,
it's frowned upon.
Yeah, if it's not a black tie wedding, don't. They'll tell you it's a black tie wedding, and most of the time you'll see a bunch of people wearing different colors. They won't even come in black. You know what I mean? But black is very, very, very formal. Like it's as formal as it gets.
I don't know. I like wearing a lot of black colored clothing.
Yeah, but the dark, that's what I'm saying. The navy blue is gonna give you the same thing, same feel.
People gonna ask you are you coming from a funeral? Nah.
Yeah, because black
from the store.
yeah, black is a very specific color to wear. It's a very picky color to wear. So I don't know, because the thing is,
I think you're also in the mindset of like, I'm only gonna wear this to those special occasions anyway. I don't even wear a fucking suit.
Yeah, but even to special occasions, right? What kind of a formal, like it has to be like a nth degree formal event, for you to wear that.
If I go to a wedding,
who cares?
And the people that organize this wedding, bride, groom, whatever it is, come over to me and say, hey, you're not allowed to wear black, this and that. I'm gonna get my ass up from that chair. I'm gonna go to that gift table, grab my motherfucking gift, and I'm gonna get the fuck up out of there.
That's rude, bro. It's a day for them, not a day for you.
Bro, why? What's the big deal wearing black?
Because it's their day.
Because it's frowned upon.
It's their day.
Why is it frowned upon? What is the reasoning?
I just explained.
Because it's supposed to be only for formal?
Because everybody.
That's pretty fucking formal.
Extremely formal, no.
everybody wears white.
Not white, but like the whole theme is white, like pure, blah blah blah.
Black is very stuffy. Like it's a stuffy event.
I don't
Okay,
understand.
Look,
pull up.
the wedding shit is already bullshit as it is, my nigga. Like it don't matter.
I'm
Alright?
I'm
It
I'm
don't matter.
I'm telling you, bro. Like black, it's you want to get it, get it. I'm not trying to tell you not to get it, but just know that by getting a black,
Ask Google why shouldn't you wear black suits to weddings?
'Cause people are stupid.
why shouldn't you wear black suits to a wedding? Well, it's gonna give us a bad answer because it depends on the type of a wedding, right? Like if it's a black tie wedding, then you are.
You can wear a black suit to a wedding, but traditionally it's discouraged for a few specific reasons. Most of them come down to symbolism,
Maximum formality.
level, and context, not hard rules. Black is historically associated with mourning. For centuries in Western culture, black equals funerals, grief, solemnity. Weddings equals celebration, life, joy. Because of that contrast, black was long considered emotionally wrong for weddings, especially daytime or religious ceremonies, even though norms have loosened, that association still lingers subconsciously. Black suits signal maximum formality. A black suit, especially with a black tie, sits very close to funeral attire, evening, diplomatic, or formal events.
Well, I wouldn't wear a black tie.
Most
Daytime
weddings,
versus evening matters. Yeah,
most
exactly.
weddings are semi-formal to formal, not ultra-formal. Black suit can feel overly serious, visually overpowered, lighter, celebratory outfits. Make the wearer look like staff or security in some venues. That's why navy or charcoal are usually preferred. They're formal without being severe. Daytime versus evening matters. Traditional etiquette draws a strong line. Daytime weddings, lighter colors, navy, gray, tan. Evening weddings, darker colors are acceptable. Black suit at daytime or outdoor wedding can feel out of place because it absorbs lights and look heavy compared to the setting. Alright, you get it.
And then plus
It's
that.
just the fucking statement.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's somebody's wedding, bro, like it's their day. It's not your day. What do you mean you're gonna get up and take your gift? You're not gonna, for your wedding, wear the damn black suit. Who cares?
I just don't really see how me wearing a black suit makes me the center of attention.
Y'all
Bro.
break it up in 3
It
years
does.
anyway.
It just
Fuck
whether
y'all.
you see it that way or not, you know, we live in a society and society perceives you differently. Like all this idea is like I want to live my life the way I want to do it kind of doesn't really exist. You gotta abide by the rules.
Do I?
Yes, you do. You do. Like there's no way around it.
What if I don't? Nobody says nothing.
Unless you, well, if you're Machine Gun Kelly, then you don't have to. But that's Machine Gun Kelly. This is why a lot of times, like, dudes will buy like, oh, Machine Gun Kelly is popular with the girls, and the way he dresses, and the way he walks around, and the way he talks. A lot of dudes be like, well, if I wear the same type of clothing, I'm gonna be just as popular. And then girls will look at them like, who the fuck is this clown? Because you're not Machine Gun Kelly. Do you see what I'm saying? Like it just comes with the territory. Like if you're known or you're popular and this is what you do, ain't nobody gonna say shit like, oh, Eddie's
The
here.
funny
Nobody
part
gonna
is
care.
that I've been talking about this. I've seen my dad wear a black suit to so many weddings.
Yeah.
And I've never had an issue.
I understand, but
So what do you mean? I just can't. I just can't.
It's not
Clearly
that you
you
can't.
can.
nobody
It's
says
not
you
that
can. You
You
can.
can. It's just people have that stigma about it, so they won't tell you straight up like, "Oh, you're wearing a black." But people have that idea in their head. That,
Yeah.
So they're gonna go talk shit about it later.
Well, did they talk shit
Oh,
about it or
okay.
not talk shit about it? But the I think the key here is if you go back
It's the
up.
symbolism.
The key here is if you go back up is right. Go down a little bit more, Keep going down. Right there. You risk confusing the visual hierarchy. At weddings, the unspoken hierarchies, groom and wedding party should stand out. Guests should look polished but secondary.
A sharp
That's
black
the whole
suit
idea.
Can compete visually with a groom, blend into groomsmen if they're also in black. We're just trying to be too formal.
Mhm.
Looking too fly. What's wrong with looking too fly?
Yeah, especially like for example, like now picture this: you go into Dominican Republic, and it's a wedding, like what we did. You're gonna wear black in
No,
that.
I don't know.
Did you see what I'm saying?
And that heat.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
just
know.
doesn't work, you know. That's why a black suit it puts you in a corner. It gives you very limited options versus you having a gray suit, a navy suit, or even a khaki
I
suit.
get what you're saying.
Yeah,
The
like
black
that gives
is,
you a little
it
more.
has a more of a specific use.
Yeah.
I understand
Gray,
that.
gray is probably like middle ground right there. If you want to be a little more formal, you'll go the navy blue route. If you want to be less formal, you'll go more of a khaki route, right? But the gray is like the middle ground.
You already have a tan one. I wouldn't want to get another.
Yeah,
tan
so
one.
you wouldn't want that. So you can go the blue route, or you can just get the gray route, which will put
I'm
you in
not a
there.
big fan of a lot
But
of
the gray-
gray suits I've seen. I actually have one. I think I have a gray jacket.
Gray,
the
gray,
navy blue
gray.
would be
You
good.
look like the old Theo. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's why a navy blue will work a little bit better. And with navy blue, you can dress it up or down with the shoes. With the navy blue, you can go black shoes or you can go dark brown shoes, which will change the appearance of the suit completely. But with black, you can't do that. With black, everything has to be black. The shoes have to be black. The suit has to be black. The shirt has to be. The only accent you can have, and it has to be the tie or the bow tie. And at that point, you can't put anything that's crazy because now that bow tie is going to outshine everyone else.
You can do a white shirt though.
Yeah, white shirt, you have to. White shirt would be it. But with the blue, you can dress it up and down with
You
different
do a
colors.
black suit with a black shirt, you definitely look like you working there.
No,
100%
then,
you look like you working
yeah,
there.
then you look like you're John Wick. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, black on black, you're either fucking there to kill the groom or
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
steal
like-
some shit.
There's a
Or you're serving champagne.
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Yeah, there's like the whole etiquette of dressing up to formal events. Now, there will be some times in your life where you're gonna have to wear a black suit. Like you're literally gonna have to go and buy a black suit and wear that because it's just that ultra high, that ultra high event, right? Like if
Like court.
Hmm?
Like court.
no court, in a court you don't want to come in black. In court, you probably want to come in
What's
with
the
a
reason behind
well-fitted.
this one? What's the
So
reasoning?
the reason they're saying the reason O.J. Simpson was let go because he showed up to court in like tailored suits, and that was part of the reason the appeal. It
So did John Gotti.
showed it John Gotti exactly because he always showed up like prime and
I'm sure
prim and
every
proper.
rich person does.
Every rich person does,
But I
but
don't think that excuse it. I think that's a lawyer.
well, no. In a case of what's his name O.J. Simpson. In the case of O.J. Simpson, number one, he was African American. They were not seeing African Americans dressed like that. They would come in dressed less, but he came out dressed like a white person, I guess you would call it, and that was part of the deal why he was let go. Plus the good lawyers, obviously, but.
Loved and fit.
Yeah. People took liking to him because the way he was dressed. Like this is a very well known fact. It's just the visual makes, bro. Like this whole idea of people shouldn't judge you by the way you look is complete horseshit. The first thing people see is the way you look, and they judge you automatically. I don't care how like earth loving and tree hugging they are. They judge you by the way you look. They just do. People do. Like that's a subconscious thing. You cannot take that away, because back in the day when we're in the tribal societies, you had to judge somebody by the way they look. Otherwise, you were like risking.
I think it's
death.
just every time you meet someone new, people are always trying to solve the puzzle.
Gauge you. Who are you? Yeah. What are you? What are you about? Right. Like so that's why going in with your best foot forward is the best thing you can do. Right. And this whole idea, like the way you look, this is just superficial. No, get the fuck out. It's not. This is how people look at you.
Back then in the tribal days, they probably had like some crazy septum tattoos. They got like some bones going across your fucking
Yeah, they
nose
did.
and
Yeah, that was
shit.
like part of their war gear,
Trying to
right?
try and gauge that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Dude's got a fucking femur going down his fucking nose.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, that's how it was. That's why, like, that's
Imagine what would happen to one of us if they just dropped us on one of those islands where they're like still doing like cannibalism
I'm
and like
cooked, bro.
haven't
Just-
colonized it. Nobody's colonized it yet and all that shit.
they better give us a lot of pew pew and a lot of ammo. I'm just saying, them motherfuckers be throwing shit at
I
you
better give me a lot of repellent, bro. I'd be mad at the mosquitoes. Just, yo, what the fuck?
as they try to approach you to fucking take you to cook you. Just fucking mosquito repel them in the eyes.
What the fuck?
They better give you the boomstick.
How the fuck did we get here? Dude? Who signed us up for this bullshit?
Can you imagine you get there and you kill their strongest warrior, and now you become like their leader, and you like say they no longer can eat cannibal meat, like you change them like overnight. How upset they would be, you think?
I don't think that's something that just changes overnight.
But like if you become their leader and say we are like
This-
banning human meat.
Speaking of shit like this, have you guys not heard about the scam, the daycare scam that this
Yeah,
this
the Somali scam. Yeah, I heard.
There's so many memes about it now and
But
stuff.
they're talking about the Somali daycare scam, bro. Like, I hate to say it, but people from Balkan states, they've been doing that scam down here for years and years and years.
Apparently, there's just a big Somali presence in I think it's
Yeah,
Minnesota.
Minnesota, yeah.
Like it's kind of from what it sounded like. It sounded to me almost like Cubans in Miami.
Yeah.
Where it's like certain areas they
You don't think
can't
Cubans
speak
in
to
Miami
people.
do the same fucking scam? Of course they do.
100% shit.
100% they're doing the same exact fucking scam. The only thing is with Somalis right now, we got a beef to pick with Somalis. You know what I mean? That's why it's the Somalis right now. I mean, if we had a bone to pick with the Cubans, it'd be Cubans in Miami, right?
I don't think we have as much of a beef with the Somali as much as the Somali have beef with them. It's a lot of tribal conflict.
With them, who them?
With them.
Within themselves.
Oh,
Well, yeah, no, but in United States, recently they've been talking about how we have too many illegal Somali immigrants, and how they're doing the scams, this and that, the third, right? But that daycare scam is a huge thing. It's not only the daycare, right? It's the scam with people that are mentally retarded. Like, they do the same shit with mentally retarded people.
That's little Cuba right there.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Hialeah-
all of Miami's little Cuba. Like, I don't know of a place in Miami where nobody speaks
Hialeah
Spanish.
is the concentration,
Yeah.
like the mass concentration of Cubans.
But these kind of don't look like the typical Cuban houses. Because the typical
Yeah,
Cuban
they do.
houses would look like with the fountains and shit. They got like a fucking girl.
I don't know about that, homie. I've been to Hialeah a couple times and
What is this fucking house?
You can request Google to
Like, remove
blur
your
out
house.
your house. I've done it to mine.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Did not know that. Interesting.
It's a quick request. You do it and it takes like 2 weeks and they'll blur your shit out.
I'm just checking out to see, like...
Are you in Hialeah? You're just outside of Hialeah on this one.
Miami Springs right now.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Go up.
Hialeah's
Hialeah's up.
That's, like,
Hialeah's past
super-
that road.
So, like, up here, right?
Right there. That's Hialeah. Go in the heart of Hialeah where it says Hialeah.
Motherfucker, move.
Hialeah Drive.
No? The fuck?
Yeah, you're in there.
Do it. There you go. These type of houses, everything just like fucking bunched up together.
Yeah. Now see, these look more like Cuban homes. Because you got to have like the self-made pergola and shit like that. And the other ones look like they were constructed. You know what I mean? This looks more like there's been an addition done to it. And then the metal
Oh,
metal on the windows.
We just
you know.
looked at 9 houses and there was probably, I don't know, 30 efficiencies that we just passed by.
30 of those, what do you call those, Winnebagos in the backyard?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they've been cracking down on the
Why do you think they got
Winnebagos.
such a big ass driveway? It's because one house and 9 cars.
Yeah, well, they've been cracking down on Winnebagos. Apparently, they've been
What's a
parking
Winnebago?
the trailers. They've been putting actual like motor trailers in the back of their house and been renting that out as a home.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this. Well, can you not do that? It's not livable space.
Apparently, you're not allowed to. I don't know. The Miami's been cracking down on that shit. Well, Miami's also renting a fucking literally a closet, an actual closet for $800.
Yeah. Fresh off the boat, you don't give a fuck. Bitches got AC in the bathroom. We're good.
No, I get that, but you know, still at the end of the day, like, go to a different city. You know what I mean? Like,
What you mean? But this is where they know people. They can get around. They can talk to people. Find jobs.
yeah, but you think Hialeah is the only place? Go to Town and Country in Tampa.
I
You know- you know what I'm saying?
I know, but a lot of them go there too.
Yeah. Like the Town and Country is basically like half of it is Cuba, the other half is Colombia, and then there's some Venezuela there. There's
It's
not
funny
a lot
with
of
the
Tampa
with
there.
the amount of people coming to Florida, and have been coming to Florida for so long, that I don't think we'll ever take advantage of the land in the Everglades.
They are slowly building towards it in
Yeah.
Miami. They are slowly building towards it. Yeah.
Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach. That's white people shit right there.
I heard this is
I've
where
been there,
I've
bro.
heard
That's
this
white
is
people shit.
one of my buddies, I think in North Carolina or Tennessee, one of them, was telling me like, yeah, that's where we go when we want to go to a beach. And I was like, oh, is it nice? No, it's shitty. Oh, okay.
No, but it depends where. I've been to Myrtle Beach, bro. Some of those homes, you should see some of those homes, like the actual on
Well,
the
I
actual
think they were
beach.
talking about the actual beach.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know what they're talking about, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, it's not Florida beaches. I get it, but those beaches are just
Bro,
fine.
even Florida beaches aren't all that.
But those are the best we've got in the country, if you think about it.
In the country, yes.
I mean, what else do you compare?
But
it
yeah, I
with,
mean,
you
yeah,
know?
you can go down South Florida and find some really nice beaches, but
I'm telling you, bro, Clearwater for years has been nominated as one of the best beaches in the United States.
Hey, yo.
Clearwater Beach, yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, a lot of people don't understand. Like, a lot of people look on Instagram and they think that's what the beach should look like. The beaches don't, they're not supposed to look like that. Like, the shit
well,
that
unless
you
you're
see.
in the fucking Bahamas.
Yes, unless you're in the Bahamas. But even in Bahamas, all you see is the sand and the water. Behind you is literally a trash can of shit that people just randomly throw everything there. Like, Bahamas was terrible, man. Like, it was dirty. The approach itself was horrendous.
That water though.
The water is cool.
Fuck.
Yeah. Miami gets the water as well.
This place looks like shit, dude. I've been
Key
collecting
West
a
is the
single
same
place
way.
I
That
find
blue water we're
attractive.
talking about.
Yeah, but the Keys sucks, man, because all the beaches are mostly rocks.
Yeah, Key West doesn't really have a beach.
Well, they have these beaches,
Yeah.
but they're not really sand like how we're used to everywhere else.
But when you take
And
the
that's
boat,
all rock. That's mostly in most of the areas in the Keys.
yeah, but when you take the boat out towards like fishing and stuff like that, it looks exactly just like you would take a cruise ship, and you know how that water is like super blue.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Charleston is okay. I've been there too, but a lot of that is all like gray water because it's like an inlet. On the outside where the beach areas are is much better. How do you pick in all the ghettos of every single
I don't
city, bro?
know,
You just
bro.
drop it and it goes into the
It
ghetto.
just looks like shit.
Click Columbus, Ohio. Columbus, Ohio, and then let me see that main road because they're like redone everything on that road. That actually looks nice. Columbus, Ohio. What's their main road? Like the downtown area that they redid everything. Yeah, just pick one of those like double roads. Pick one of them. Yeah, just anywhere.
One of the dumbest people I know is from Ohio.
Yeah, go towards downtown. Columbus, Ohio is actually really nice. Like, plug in where the university is, and then just go down from there. University, yeah. So, and then down the road from it. Yeah, just somewhere there. And then yeah, so this road. Now flip it towards the right, and then just go up that road. Like, all this is nice. They just redid everything here. Yeah, so all these are brand new buildings. They just started rebuilding everything there. So these neighborhoods are pretty decent. Like, you know what's cool up north? It's not uncommon to see, well, these are apartments, right? But like, it's not uncommon to see like houses that are that big and somebody owns one. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that's like an individual house. I always thought that's kind of cool.
Damn, Cubans will put a dozen efficiencies in that bitch.
Which that's what they are, I'm sure now, but like if you
There's
go
a
to
lot of these nice homes, though. I'm sure these are just single owners at this point.
yeah,
All right, let's go to Detroit.
yeah, do Detroit. Well, Detroit is pockets, right? So Detroit, it's got pockets of nice, and then there's parts where they got fucking tarp over the fucking windows.
Or Baltimore.
Do Hamtramck area.
Huh?
Hamtramck. Yeah. So from there, just anywhere here. It's fucking bad. Hamtramck is the area where all the Polish people kind of landed. There's a lot of Polak-owned restaurants, supermarkets, and things like that. But the exit before Hamtramck, that's like the straight ghetto. If you go on a highway on a map, and like, you do the map again, and then let's find the highway here. Yeah. So take the exit before. Just go down on this a little bit more, because that's still Hamtramck. Go down on a map.
Down here?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Keep me going a little bit more. Right there. Take that and just neighborhoods there. Go to neighborhoods there. No.
Other side, the right side?
The right side.
But you're still on the highway there. Like to the neighborhood to the right of the intersection highway on the map.
Yeah. The boy says Polytown East. That right there. Start with there.
I don't think you can go on those streets.
Then even Google cars don't drive there, huh? Yeah. This is fucking Detroit, bro. Majority of Detroit looks like this. Yeah, this is literally fucking... It's a major metropolitan city in United States. Fucking disaster.
A lot of green.
A lot of old ass buildings far as fuck from each other.
Yeah, because nobody wants to live here. Nobody wants to buy a home here.
Like 5 homes.
Like, literally, nobody wants to fucking live here, bro. Like, all these are abandoned. Like, these are all trap houses.
Trap houses.
Well, that's what they are. Look at this shit. Look at the cars. Like, this is the ghetto of fucking... This is the ghetto of Detroit. I'm telling you, this shit ain't safe. Like, you're not supposed to drive here.
Alright, we're right about an hour.
Alright. Well, thank you everyone for joining us for today. We'll see you guys next week because, of course, this Thursday is New Year's Day. Happy New Year's to everybody and hope you guys had a good Christmas. But yeah, we'll catch you guys next week.
Peace.